What if, in a world where a car meant to take you home instead becomes your prison? A place where no driver sits behind the wheel, yet the car locks you in and drives you to an unknown destination. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi thriller, it's a chilling possibility in today's world of smart cars and autonomous vehicles. Smart cars have revolutionized the way we travel. With self-driving features, internet connectivity, and advanced software, these vehicles promise convenience and safety. But like every technological marvel, they come with a dark side. The very features that make them smart also make them vulnerable to hacking, manipulation, and even being turned into tools for crime. In this new video by The Future of Crimes Today, we explore how smart cars are being exploited by criminals, focusing on real-world examples and the modern methods used to hijack these technological wonders for sinister purposes. Smart cars, the epitome of modern innovation, are revolutionizing how we travel. These vehicles depend heavily on advanced software, intricate sensors, and seamless internet connectivity to deliver a plethora of conveniences, including remote control functions, real-time navigation updates, and entertainment options. However, this very connectivity that enhances their utility also exposes them to significant risks, creating a potential playground for cyber criminals. The rapid evolution of smart cars has outpaced the development of robust cybersecurity measures. Today's vehicles are essentially computers on wheels, running on complex software systems comprising over 100 million lines of code. Every line represents a potential vulnerability, an entry point for hackers to infiltrate the system. These bad actors exploit weaknesses in software, connected devices, or communication protocols, enabling them to gain unauthorized access and control. This has led to chilling real-world consequences such as vehicle theft, unauthorized surveillance, and even scenarios of cyber-assisted kidnapping. One of the most alarming aspects is the growing sophistication of cybercriminals. As smart cars become more advanced, so do the techniques used by hackers to exploit them. Features like over-the-air updates, Bluetooth connectivity, and integrated voice assistance, while designed to improve user experience, are also fertile ground for malicious activities. The urgency for automakers to prioritize cybersecurity cannot be overstated. It is essential to implement stringent safeguards such as robust encryption, intrusion detection systems, and regular software updates to mitigate these risks. For smart cars to fulfill their promise as safe and efficient transportation solutions, addressing these vulnerabilities must remain a top priority. By doing so, we can ensure that innovation does not come at the cost of security. Remote access is one of the most common ways hackers gain control of smart cars. By exploiting internet connections, Bluetooth systems, or even car apps, they can manipulate essential functions. Imagine a scenario where a hacker remotely locks a car's doors and takes control of the navigation system. In a shocking real-world example, a 19-year-old security researcher managed to remotely access over 20 Teslas across different countries. He was able to unlock doors, start engines, and even disable security systems, all without being physically present. Such incidents underline the growing ease with which these systems can be compromised. Modern smart cars operate on software with over 100 million lines of code. This complexity creates numerous opportunities for malware to infiltrate. Once infected, a car's critical systems can be controlled, putting passengers at the mercy of criminals. In one documented case, researchers demonstrated how a Jeep Cherokee could be hacked remotely via its infotainment system. The hackers were able to kill the engine while the car was on the highway, showcasing just how dangerous these vulnerabilities can be. These attacks not only endanger the occupants, but can also cause massive disruptions on busy roads. Not all attacks are digital. Some criminals use physical devices to tamper with a car's sensors or install hardware that grants them unauthorized access. These manipulations can disable safety features or even render a car completely controllable by external actors. For instance, thieves in Europe have used relay devices to intercept key fob signals, unlocking and starting cars without triggering alarms. These techniques demonstrate that physical proximity to a vehicle isn't always necessary for a breach. Autonomous vehicles rely on an array of sensors to perceive their surroundings. These include cameras, LiDAR, and ultrasonic sensors. Criminals can exploit these sensors by using techniques like sensor spoofing, tricking the vehicle into misinterpreting its environment. Researchers have shown how simple laser pointers or projected images can confuse self-driving systems, leading to dangerous scenarios such as sudden stops or incorrect navigation decisions. Autonomous vehicles can be programmed to transport victims without requiring a driver. Criminals could use such vehicles to kidnap individuals, locking them inside and directing the car to a preset destination. Imagine being picked up by what you believe is a legitimate ride-hailing service, only for the car to lock its doors and take you to an unknown location. Such incidents have already been reported, with ride-hailing apps being exploited for nefarious purposes. Additionally, autonomous cars could be disguised as delivery or service vehicles, luring unsuspecting victims. Without a human driver to raise alarms, the crime becomes easier to execute. The precision of autonomous vehicles makes them ideal for orchestrating crimes. Criminals could program these cars to arrive at crime scenes and drive them to safety without needing a driver. In a recent theoretical experiment, cybersecurity experts demonstrated how a fleet of autonomous vehicles could be coordinated to carry out and cover up crimes, offering unprecedented anonymity to offenders. With no human driver to trace, tracking down perpetrators becomes significantly harder for law enforcement. The danger escalates when multiple smart cars are hacked and used in coordinated attacks. Hackers could turn these vehicles into weapons, directing them to crash into targets or block law enforcement routes. During a simulated attack, researchers showed how a hacker could create gridlocks in major cities by hijacking self-driving cars, highlighting the potential for mass disruption and chaos. Such scenarios could also be exploited by terrorist groups to maximize impact. Criminals can use compromised smart cars for surveillance purposes, leveraging the vehicle's cameras and microphones to spy on targets. This opens up new avenues for corporate espionage and blackmail. Hackers could gain access to a vehicle's internal systems, enabling them to monitor conversations and movements of high-profile individuals. While the risks associated with smart cars are alarming, proactive measures are being implemented to address these challenges. Below are some of the key strategies being employed. Manufacturers are prioritizing advanced security measures, including encryption, multi-factor authentication, and robust firewalls to protect smart cars. These protocols help prevent unauthorized access and safeguard sensitive data. Additionally, anomaly detection systems are being introduced to identify unusual activities that may indicate a cyber attack. For instance, if multiple failed login attempts are detected on a car's app, an automated lockdown mechanism can be triggered, halting potential breaches before they escalate. Regular software updates are critical to addressing vulnerabilities before hackers can exploit them. Over-the-air OTA updates, akin to those on smartphones, are becoming a standard feature in modern smart cars. Tesla has been a pioneer in this area, frequently rolling out updates to enhance security and add new functionalities. This approach ensures that Tesla vehicles remain resilient against evolving cyber threats, setting a benchmark for the industry. Smart cars are now equipped with advanced monitoring features to combat misuse. These include GPS tracking and remote shutdown capabilities that enable owners and authorities to locate and immobilize stolen or hijacked vehicles in real time. Companies like Tesla have already demonstrated the effectiveness of remote monitoring and software updates, showcasing the potential of these measures in safeguarding vehicles. Additionally, integrated cameras can record and upload footage of suspicious activities, providing critical evidence for investigations. A collaborative approach involving automotive manufacturers, cybersecurity firms, and regulatory bodies is crucial to developing robust security standards. Governments play a key role by mandating regular security assessments and certifications for smart vehicles. Initiatives such as the Automotive Information Sharing and Analysis Center, AutoISAC, are fostering industry-wide collaboration to share cybersecurity best practices and stay ahead of emerging threats. By uniting stakeholders, these efforts aim to create a safer ecosystem for smart car technology. As we move into the future with smart cars and autonomous technology, it's important to understand their vulnerabilities. These cars are an amazing innovation, changing the way we travel, but with that comes new risks. The misuse of this technology shows us just how critical it is to have strong security measures in place. From the potential for kidnappings to the possibility of coordinated attacks on entire fleets, the dangers are real and something we can't ignore. The future of crime is changing, and it's becoming more tech-driven. Cybercriminals are constantly finding new ways to exploit weaknesses in these systems, making it essential for us to stay one step ahead. It's a challenge, but it's one we need to face head-on with the right security and awareness. As we embrace this new era of self-driving cars, keeping them safe from hackers is key to making sure the future is secure. For more on how crime and technology are evolving and how we can stay ahead of it all, subscribe to The Future of Crime. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, the future is only as secure as we make it.